Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Maggie and Alex's relationship becomes tense. Brady and Alex congratulated each other in the Basic Black office for closing a business transaction with a new client. Maggie came in and stated that she needed to speak with Alex. Maggie questioned if Alex and Brady had just closed a transaction with Yuri Kaslov, the same client Alex had tried to woo while working at Titan. Maggie accused Alex of purposefully blowing Titan's contract with Yuri. Alex became animated, blaming Maggie for Titan's loss of Yuri as a client. Titan was described as a dinosaur by Alex, and Yuri liked to slay. Alex claimed smugly that Maggie and Titan were from the past, while Alex and Brady were from the future. Alex teased Maggie by asking why she felt Yuri wanted to negotiate a deal with a loser like Titan. Maggie supported Titan, but Alex reiterated his claim. Maggie referred to Alex as an insufferable, disloyal swine who stole a client. Brady stepped forward to protect Alex. Maggie inquired about Victor's reaction to Alex's decision. Victor, according to Alex, would not have a problem with it. Brady concurred with Alex, adding that Victor would be the first to admit that business was business. If Victor had a problem with him, Alex advised him to inform him. Maggie agreed to transmit Alex's message to Victor. And I'll keep in mind what you both said. In commerce, everything is fair. Be damned, family. And just so you know, my husband has a reputation for being ruthless in competition, but believe me, I can slay with the best of them, Maggie warned. Brady stated after Maggie left that Alex hadn't been completely honest with him about his previous attempts to woo Yuri. Alex offered to phone Yuri and inform him that Basic Black had backed out of the contract, but Brady refused. Brady observed that while he and Alex had won their struggle for Yuri, Maggie would not go quietly. Chad informed Julie at Doug and Julie's residence that he had invited Stephanie over for dinner. Chad thanked Julie for her conversation with him at the cemetery on the one-year anniversary of Abigail's death. Chad stated that Julie had assisted him in realizing that Abigail would want for him to go on with his life. Julie was holding Chad's hand when she saw he had removed his wedding ring. Julie gave Chad an approving look. Stephanie walked in. Julie left to spend the remainder of the evening with Doug, telling Chad and Stephanie to enjoy their dinner. Stephanie mentioned to Chad that she was thinking about finding her own home to reside. Chad went on to say that he had been thinking the same thing. While the two were eating, Chad recommended that he and Stephanie find a spot together. Stephanie's eyes glowed. "Did you really just ask me to move in with you?" Stephanie smiled. Chad informed Stephanie that he wished to sleep next to her every night. Stephanie reminded Chad that it was a significant milestone for everyone, particularly Thomas and Charlotte. Chad clasped Stephanie's hands in his and stated that he would first consult with the children's therapist. Chad predicted that Thomas and Charlotte would be overjoyed if Stephanie moved in. Stephanie expressed her gratitude if the therapist agreed. "Is that a yes?" questioned an upbeat Chad. "Yes. Chad, you are correct. I'd love to live with you," Stephanie said. Stephanie and Chad exchanged kisses. Maggie interrupted Stephanie and Chad's kiss. Maggie explained that she went to ask Chad a question. "Would you like to come to Titan and work for me?" Maggie inquired. Steve ordered pizza from Bruno's for him and Kayla at his residence. Steve explained that the pizza was to celebrate having the entire house to themselves. Steve stated he praised God every day for reuniting him and Kayla following their ordeal in Greece. Kayla stated that she and Steve always found their way back to each other despite the obstacles. "Yes, sweetheart, we do." Steve
Always,
and Kayla
Steve
challenged each other to a slice of each other's pizza, and both reluctantly consented. Kayla guzzled beer after telling Steve that his jalapeno and garlic pizza was an acquired taste. Later, Steve became concerned when he remembered that Abby had still not been discovered. Steve and Kayla felt horrible for Paulina since she was missing Abe on their first wedding anniversary. Kayla mentioned that she and Steve had both experienced what it was like to be separated on their anniversary. Steve described himself as a fortunate man. Kayla felt that she was fortunate as well, and she swore to never take Steve, their family, or their future for granted. "Have I told you tonight how much I love you?" Kayla inquired. "You don't have to tell me anything, baby. I know." "I adore you as well, sweetness," Steve murmured quietly. Steve and Kayla kissed and wrapped their arms around each other. Xander and Chloe sipped beer and talked about their day at their flat. Xander remembered an odd experience with Bonnie. Xander stated that Bonnie had wrongly assumed Nicole had informed him of Nicole's pregnancy. "I got the impression that Bonnie thought I was talking about someone else," Xander explained. Xander went on to say that Bonnie thought he was making a mistake with Chloe. Bonnie had never loved Chloe, according to Chloe, and she blamed it on her feud with Mimi Lockhart years before. Bonnie's objectives, according to Xander, had more to do with Sarah. Chloe told Xander not to be concerned about what Bonnie had said, and the two kissed. Both Xander and Chloe stated that they were hungry. Xander stated he and Chloe were going out to dinner. Justin consoled Bonnie, who was suffering from a head cold, at the Kyriakis mansion. Bonnie apologized for lying to Xander about Sarah's pregnancy. Bonnie expressed gratitude to Justin for not minding keeping Sarah's pregnancy a secret. "Actually, Bonnie, I do," Justin responded. Justin mentioned that Xander was his cousin and that he had been in the same predicament years before when Angelica had kept the information that Justin was Alex's father hidden from her. Bonnie begged Justin to keep the secret hidden, and Justin grudgingly agreed. Bonnie apologized for putting Justin in such a tough situation and said that Xander had a new girlfriend in Chloe. Justin was taken aback when Bonnie revealed that Xander and Chloe had moved in together. Bonnie pondered what would happen if Xander discovered Sarah was carrying Xander's child. Bonnie sneezed, so Justin went to the Brady pub to grab some new soup for her. Bonnie used her phone to call Sarah after Justin had left. Bonnie stated in a voice message that she and Sarah needed to chat. "Look, the thing is, as hard as I try, I'm not sure I'll be able to keep your secret," Bonnie acknowledged. Later, inside the Brady pub, Justin noticed Xander and Chloe sharing a table. Chloe encouraged Justin to join them for supper, but an uneasy Justin declined. Xander kindly invited Justin to pull up a chair and tell him everything that had been going on in his life. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.